Hello, my name is Gabrielle Garcia and I will be showing you how to use PearDeck. So I'm already logged in. You can use anything from Google Slides or PowerPoint. I'm going to show you both, but mainly Google Slides. So here's the account, settings. It shows you which one do you want your students to log in through, Google or Microsoft. And then also you can share it through Google Classroom if you are able to use that. But you don't even need to share it through Google Classroom. You can have the students log in through joinpd.com and they'll have the code for them to enter when you put present. So let's go back to the beginning. Instructional tools on the launch pad. Basically just little articles for you to learn more about PearDeck. Same thing with practice tools. Content orchid is the main thing. So it just has pre-made slides for any grades. We'll look at kindergarten. It has all the different subjects. Well, let's just do kindergarten. Categories. Search. It has a range of slides already made for you to do, and you just click open. Let's do the first one. So it tells you what grades it's for. It's a template, so it's gonna have it. But whenever you save it, you can edit it. So you just click copy to my drive. And then you just make a copy and it automatically goes to your Google Drive. But I already did it, so I'm gonna just go pop up to it. And here it is. So PearDeck, you can either add text, ABCD choices in your slides, numbers for them to put in if you're doing math, a website you want your students to go to for them to draw, or if you're having a like a map, then they can like drag the things to each state that you want them to do. But it's just dragging things. If you want to do like letters and they drag the letter to it, either way. But these are for only premium drawing and draggable. But since it's like a free trial, it has it for free. And also add audio is with premium only. And that's just more explaining things. So again, this is a template, so it has all the slides. If you want different words, you can also edit it to whatever you want. And the students can draw on this one, they color on here. Look, draggables, they're able to move the addition, minus, and equal signs to fill in the formulas, and so on. So whenever you go to present it, you have to make sure the PearDeck tab is open or it won't present. It will just present like a regular PowerPoint. And in order to do this, you have to put PearDeck for Google Slides add-on. It is an extension, so you just go to extensions and add-ons. And you just search up PearDeck and it will pop up. But I already have it on mine, so it's already there. But you can just install it and it just automatically goes to your Google Slides. But again, you have to make sure you have it on where this sidebar right here will pop up. And you just put start lesson. And it can either be student paced or instructor paced. And student paced activity allows them to go through the slides on their own. And instructor pace allows the teacher to move the slides, not the students. And then as an instructor, you can also lock the slides so the students can't go through them anymore. And it brings everybody back together on the one screen that you have it on. So we'll look at that. Instructor base. So see, it says go to joinpd.com and enter the code. So I'm going to do it on another device so we can see. And on the student side, it asks them, how are you feeling today, while everybody's joining. And you just click start class, and it will just go through the PowerPoint. And once you change slides, it changes on the student view. So all they see is the same thing we're looking at right now. And since it says students draw anywhere on the slide, on the student side it has different colors for them to draw with. And so I'm drawing on the other one. So we'll click show responses on the teacher, and it will show up what I drew on the student. And again, it says lock screens. You can lock it, and it says on the student's computer, your teacher has locked responses for this slide, so they can't put anything more. And you unlock it, and again, if you want to do student pace, and they can just go through it by themselves, you can put turn on student pace, and it says right here, navigating through the slides will not affect anything other than the fact that the students are free to roam your PowerPoint. So we're going to look at it, just moving on their side. You can put stop student pace, and it goes right back to the slide that we're currently on. So if you want to add something to your PowerPoint, you have to add it on through the actual presenting, just like how we just clicked it right now. Because if you don't click it and you close out and you go onto Google Slides already saved on your Google Drive, it's not going to save to your session right now. So even if you want them to look at it, you have to add it on through new prompt, or it will not save to your current session, and you have to create a whole new session. Okay, so let's go to the next ones, and the same thing of drawing. Show responses, and you can see what I have done. And you can hide. Whenever you put show responses, you can show them on the board, or you cannot. You can hide them for only your viewing. But in order to have your students' name to know who did what, you have to make sure they log in with an account or their email, because then if you don't, it won't show their name, and it will just show that a random person has answered, so you wouldn't be able to measure your students' knowledge. So see, I didn't log in with the email. My name would usually pop up right here at the bottom, but since I didn't log in with the email, it doesn't show up, and it just shows that a random person has answered. But again, with your session, since it does require a code, let's click end and I'll show you. So whenever you click in, you put a name. We'll just put trial. Save and in. So you're able to share, reflect, and review on what your students have completed, but also that's only for premium, and it would just show, if you didn't have it, you had it for free, it would just show that you saved it, but you wouldn't be able to go back and later look at it. So I would say get premium, because it has more choices for you to put in your slides. Like I said, you can do draggables or drawing, which is like the key thing in most of the slides, especially for younger students. But if you don't, then you just have those two things missing, but also you wouldn't be able to go back and look at responses. It wouldn't matter if you're doing it for an informal assessment, but if you're trying to take this for a grade, then you will need premium, so that way you can go back and look at it. So you just click the student, their answers they want done, to go back and look, and you'll see what they've completed. So we just did the drawing slide, and you can go back and leave feedback and type it in, and it will send it to them. And that is that. This is just going to go back to our dashboard, so we're just going to go through the website for it to be quicker. It was taking a while to load. So session history is basically what was going to go to your dashboard, and it will just show what you've completed, how it says the name of your session that we've did, and close, and you can go back and put dashboard, which was it was going to, and it will just show you all the answers that your students do on the slides. So if we did that one, all their responses would pop up, and then a class roster will show who joined and who didn't join. So if you're doing like a participation grade. But there's so many things to go and choose from. And then back to PowerPoint. So whenever you go on the app, it doesn't have it to add on. So I think it's better to go through like Google, Safari, because then it'll have the add-ons pop up. And so you can just put add PearDeck add-in, and then it'll be able to pop up this sidebar. And it's the same thing. You create your own slides and you add what you want in there. And here's an example of like multiple choice, true or false. And this is how it would look on the student side, how I was showing you that I was able to draw. See? So this is what it looked like. I told you I had different colors on the bottom, and they were able to choose what they wanted to draw. And that's the math equation I was showing you on a map. You can able to draw it where you want it to move. You can in your website, numbers, it has everything. See, so it has a star, so those are the things that are only with premium. But it's the same thing as Google Slides. It just allows you to do it on a different, this is the template that it comes with to show you how to do it, which I told you, you just go to add-in. But it's the same thing as Google Slides, just on a different format. If you don't want to use Google Slides and you only use PowerPoint. But then it's the same thing. You have to click present with PearDeck in order to use the things, student pace and structure base. It's the same thing. It's just different platform. Nothing to be scared. It has different things for you to use. You can do it in Word. Show you on their website. The different things. You can Google Classroom, save it to your Google Drive, PowerPoint, OneDrive, Teams. It's so many different things. But you can sign up on a website, but you don't have to. Like I showed you, you can just click add-ins through the apps, PowerPoint and Google Slides. And that is it. I hope you're able to use PearDeck in your future presentations. I think it helps your students be more interactive, again, for a participation grade, or just having them practice. And you can track as they go. That way it's better than using worksheets, saving paper. Everybody can just do it all together. But that is it. Thank you.